On May 14, 2025, Trooper First Class Jess Burris was informed by Troop B Dispatch that a White County deputy was pursuing a gold Pontiac Grand Am. The driver was being chased for driving left of center and careless driving.
Report, I'm trying to take primary. White County's trying to box them in. I'm behind them. Report, if you'll tell White County to back off, I'll hit him.
At the 41-mile marker, Trooper Burris performed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin and crash into the cable barrier, coming to a stop in the inside lane. Officers conducted a felony takedown, but the driver refused to exit. A beanbag round was deployed, striking the vehicle. The suspect then exited holding a beer bottle and ignored commands until a taser was used, allowing officers to arrest him. He was transported to the White County Detention Center, and the Sheriff's Department took over the case.
TBI.
On April 25, 2021, Troop B alerted Troop C Communications about a stolen Isuzu NPR landscape truck being tracked in the metro area. Trooper First Class Miles and Trooper Hun located the vehicle. Emergency lights were activated in an attempt to stop the vehicle, but the driver fled, initiating a pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly, weaving through lanes and nearly striking several vehicles while continuing fleeing.
He's got a black mask around his face and his neck, and he's got a short sleeve, black looking.
A pit maneuver was performed near Central Avenue, causing the vehicle to spin off the roadway, strike a barrier, and overturn. The driver was found inside and taken into custody without further incident.
Get him to go. I want to see if I can get him to go. Stand by, 797, look at the vehicle. Go ahead. Stand by, 797, look at the vehicle. Go ahead. Successful pit rollover. Stand by. That's central.
The suspect, identified as Tyrell Williamson, was transported to Grady Hospital for medical clearance and later booked into Fulton County Jail. On April 10, 2020, Troop H Dispatch advised that Sebastian County deputies were in pursuit of a black pickup driven by Justin Battenfield. The suspect had run multiple red lights and was passing vehicles on the shoulder of US 71.
They're coming up on me at the bird. I can't get beside him.
The suspect drove in a highly reckless manner, running multiple red lights, passing vehicles on the shoulder, and weaving through traffic at high speeds. While traveling on Zero Street, he entered oncoming lanes near 66th Street, posing an immediate threat to other drivers. His actions showed a clear disregard for public safety throughout the pursuit.
Going ahead and start EMS.
Due to the immediate threat to public safety, a PIT maneuver was authorized. During the maneuver, the patrol unit struck the passenger side of the suspect's vehicle, causing both vehicles to leave the roadway and enter a ditch. The suspect's truck overturned after striking a culvert. He sustained fatal injuries, while the trooper suffered multiple serious injuries. On July 8, 2023, Conway Police Department began pursuing a gray 2008 Ford Mustang on State Highway 365, reaching speeds between 70 and 100 miles per hour. Troop A Communications advised a trooper to assist. Emergency lights and siren were activated as the trooper moved to intercept.
Decimal 125, exit.
Decimal 125, throughout your car, narcotics.
As the Mustang neared exit 125, a trooper performed a pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to spin and crash into the center cable barrier. The driver, Derek N. Blevins, fled on foot but was quickly arrested. Passenger Shelby L. Hoffman was also detained. On April 26, 2024, an officer was patrolling when he observed a vehicle that had been reported stolen several days earlier. When he attempted a traffic stop, the driver fled, initiating a pursuit. The pursuit ended when the officer executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the suspect's vehicle to spin and overturn, coming to rest on its roof. No injuries were reported, and the suspect was taken into custody without further incident. On November 27th, the Grant County Sheriff requested assistance with a vehicle pursuit. The suspect vehicle was identified as a dark-colored Dodge Challenger, traveling northbound on Interstate 530.
Bound across the river bridge, had one bill CVI.
An officer spotted a gray Dodge Challenger speeding and making unsafe lane changes near Interstate 30 East. A pursuit began, ending with a successful PIT maneuver that stopped the vehicle against a barrier, facing the wrong way. The driver fled on foot before the car stopped, wearing a white shirt with green sleeves and jeans, last seen near 13th and Locust Streets. The vehicle was towed, and the passenger, who owned the car, refused to help identify the driver.
32, Mark Trevor.
On February 3, 2025, Trooper Dylan Evans observed an orange and black Dodge Charger speeding eastbound on Interstate 40 near the 278-mile marker. The vehicle was clocked at 83 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone, and a traffic stop was initiated near the 280-mile marker.
Are you showing me on the map down here, 33
10-4.
Okay.
Here's my call. Took off.
Secondary, passing through 82.
Trooper Wright took the lead near mile marker 281 as the Charger sped over 140 miles per hour, weaving through traffic. Near mile marker 284, Wright performed a successful pit maneuver, pinning the vehicle head-on. Williams tried to push the patrol car but was pinned from behind by Trooper Evans. He threw a bag out the window before exiting and was arrested without incident. On December 1, 2022, an officer observed a maroon Nissan Altima tailgating a truck and speeding 83 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone on Interstate 516 West. The officer attempted a traffic stop, but the vehicle failed to signal, ran a stop sign, and fled, initiating a pursuit. The suspect drove recklessly on Gwinnett Street and Telfair Road, running stop signs, speeding over 100 miles per hour in a 35 miles per hour zone, and driving into the opposite lane. After an initial unsuccessful PIT maneuver, the officer executed a successful driver's side PIT on Louisville Road, stopping the vehicle. The front passenger exited the car, dropped a handgun, and fled on foot. The officer drew his firearm, ordered the driver to keep his hands up, and after the driver exited, commanded him to get on the ground. The driver and remaining passenger were taken into custody without incident.